Good morning. I want to share something that I learned from Bob Goff about silent movies. But first, James chapter 2, verse 17. In the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Or some versions say, faith without works is dead. Now let me just say this. Martin Luther, had an issue with this because it made it sound like we're saved by what we do. We're not. We're not saved by what we do. But if you have real faith, it will cause you to do something. It will. So we've all grown impatient before. Maybe somebody's just kind of rambling on without really getting to the point in a conversation. Sometimes in those circumstances, you and I, hopefully we do it in a nice way, but we use the phrase, okay, cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. Do you know where that comes from? I had no idea. So here it is. Its origin comes from silent movies. When things were dragging and the movie makers didn't want people to get bored because there were no words spoken, anyway, they would drop in a chase scene. In other words, they would get to the part where something happens. Cut to the chase. People are going to get bored with this. I think that's what James is saying to his friends and followers. James, the half-brother of Jesus, he's saying, put it into action. Do something. I've said many times that when I first started coming to church of my own volition, late 1976, early 77, and somebody said, just sit on a pew, I would have said, thank you, but no. Eventually, I would have been out of church. But man, once it came time to start teaching Sunday school classes and going on mission trips and then working in student ministry, man, church became fun. Church became exciting. We need to put our faith into action, and then good stuff comes from it. So we want to get to the part where the good stuff happens. What is it that God's calling you to? Engage with your faith with actions. And you know what? If you're really following Jesus, He's going to prompt you to do some things. Oh, go do something nice for your neighbor. Bake a cake. Contribute towards something. In the next 7 days, I have 3 banquet dinners that I'm going to. Now, some pastors would be like, I don't really want to go to those things. And yes, I'll write a check, and I'll write a check for the church, but I'm excited to be there. And I also know that these ministries, they like when they see the pastors show up and they know that we as a church are behind them. It matters. Showing up matters. Giving matters. Putting your faith into action matters. So here's kind of a crazy component of this story. Jesus could do everything without me and you. The cool part is that He includes us in what He's doing. So we have the joy of giving. We have the joy of serving. Bob Goff says, I wake up every morning and ask Him what I can do for Him. And every day He keeps reminding me that He doesn't need my help. Instead, what He really wants is my heart. I love praying. I do it often in the morning. I learned it from Adam Hamilton, and he simply says, you know, like I'll say to Jesus, I started following you in December of 1976, but I still want to be one of your guys. I want that. Use me today. And more, I agree with what Bob is saying here. What Jesus really wants is my heart. And you know what? If He's got my heart, it's going to end up in action. He wants your heart as well. So cut to the chase and let Him know your heart is all His. God bless you. Have a great week.